Hello, everybody, and welcome to another chapter in the long legacy of the Big Ten Conference. It's a championship game in the new expanded Big Ten, and there are high stakes here, not just a conference championship, but potentially positioning themselves for a run at the national championship with an automatic bid. This is a matchup we've all been waiting for. Two teams ranked in the top 5, battling for a precious conference title, but also pointing to something even bigger, the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Setting the back in motion. Handoff here from the shotgun. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. Wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
On this opening possession, they'll face a 3rd down and 5. To the air, it's Golden. And the sophomore's got him for a sack. The Huskers will have to kick this away.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. All right, so it's 1st and 10, back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot?
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Running out of time in the pocket. Breaks loose at the 15. The defense will wrap them up, but he's able to scramble for a first down and keep the drive going. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. The pass rush closing in. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. An effective play, good for a first down at the 35.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
The Cornhuskers lining up here on 1st and 10. They'll run the option. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. An explosive play. Big gain across midfield to the 42.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right.
The sophomore able to get home with the sack. So off the solid gain on the ground, they go back to the passing game, but give up the sack that time.
Boy, what a big difference, Chris, between the run blocking we saw in the previous play where they got big yards, and here in pass pro, they just get overwhelmed by this defense. Great job of applying the pressure to bring that quarterback down for the sack.
And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Bringing pressure. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. The Cornhuskers will line up to punt it away. They're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. And the coverage team makes the touch. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? The pass is caught. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
And now the handoff. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down. So now it's 3rd and short with the 21 as this defense tries to make a stand and force a field goal attempt or a 4th down stop. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So the coach coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. And the offense makes its way onto the field, hoping for a successful drive. Play action here on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Dropping back, it's Golden. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. And the Huskers will line up to punt it away. And the coverage team makes the stop. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8.
Well, when the dust settles and the games are over, it's how many big plays did you create and how many did you prevent. This is a huge play for this offense. Now, can they get the ball into the end zone or they have to settle for 3?
The Huskers will line up now. It's 1st and goal. And he'll set up to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Nebraska.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute.
And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. Looking to pass. It's Golden. Launching one to the end zone. And he'll get there. Touchdown, Huskers. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
This will likely be the last play of the half. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So on 1st down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. What a kick. It's good from 57. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They got points on the board last time thanks to a long-range field goal. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. That gain is good enough for a 1st down. Ball spotted at the 42. A new set of downs after that completion. Running back with the football. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
The defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Picks up about 5 yards, but it's not enough. Here comes a 4th down now. The Cornhuskers will line up to boot it away. And they'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And this one will be fair. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. Grab behind the line. It's Thomas. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
That completion sets up a 3rd down play. Ball handed off. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that 1st down marker. The Cornhuskers will bring their punt team on the field now. On the kick now for the 5th time today. And the ball rolls dead. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. On 1st down, it's play action. Quick throw to his receiver. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. Looking downfield. It's Golden. And this pass is on target. Caught. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. That completion good for a 1st down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. It's a run. Running back's got it. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And he pulls in the catch. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. And the Huskers pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Took contact on the throw. That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Here's the option play. The back's got it on the pitch. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the 1st down marker. Come up on 3rd down. Solid drive. Defense trying to get off the field here. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the 1st down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down. The Huskers will line up to punt it away. Forced to kick it away for the 6th time. Oh, it landed at the 8-yard. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. And here's the handoff. And that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40. We reach the 2-minute warning now. Can this offense come away with a late comeback victory? Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Caught over the middle. It's Hall. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a second or third option. He gets positive yards. But anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
Getting set. Here's second down. Scanning the field. It's Golden. Catch made on the left side. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
First down, looking to throw the football. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
Well, I'd love to see this quarterback throwing the football the way he is. That's the way you start a drive. 3 for 3, and let's keep it going.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. He hands it off from the gun. Tackle, but forced down. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
The Cornhuskers have 1st and 10 here. The shotgun running play call. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And just a short gain this time, they're able to get him down. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here.
Well, it all really comes down to this right now, Chris. You know, you're already in field goal range. You have a chance to maybe work a little bit closer. But let's face it, this defense, they're shooting those gaps. They're trying to come up with a loss of yardage, maybe trying to rip the ball out. Offense has to be incredibly smart with their play call and make sure you align that kicker where he's very comfortable with potentially hitting this game-winning field goal.
So here it is, a pressure moment. The field goal team on the field, a lot riding on this kick. And here we go, a chance to take the lead in the final seconds. And it's good right down the middle. And they've reclaimed the lead with that. It's always a special year when after all the work you put in, you can call yourselves champions of the Big Ten. And now with the playoff spot locked up, the spotlight gets even brighter. We're going to find out where they're going to be playing as they continue to pursue a national championship. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports.